Hello there, and welcome back to Sylvia's Essentials Makeup Tips for the Blind. I am back today to do a makeup video applying a beautiful red lipstick that's a little bit bright but not too bright. That you can wear for the upcoming spring, but in a lot of places like where I'm at, it's probably already spring weather. But we're taking the cake, I guess you could say, a little more than the average spring. Here going into, the third week of March now. So thank you for joining me. Miss being up here, like I stated in a couple of cooking videos back, and in my recent video I did with Crystal. Hope you enjoyed those videos, by the way. Learning to make some delicious recipes out there. Like I've stated on this channel from the beginning, that I was going to come up here from time to time to do recipes. But this is a makeup channel, and I am back today to do one. And I hope you're staying healthy out there, because this year on my channel, I'm representing more health, eating healthier a little bit at a time, one step at a time, because, groceries aren't getting any cheaper. And of course, a lot of times your more healthier stuff is going to cost a little bit more, but guess what? Not necessarily. There are ways of eating foods. You can't really escape GMOs. Hate to say that out there, because of our soil. But with that being said, we can have someone that assists us when we're at the grocery store shopping, or wherever you have a personal shopper, whether it's food, whether it's your local super Walmart store, or your store that you like to go to when you have a personal shopper, if you're visually impaired or blind, to help you shop. Like I have to have one to help me shop. I'm always polite, courteous, but lately I have been asking them if they could please read the ingredients of certain things that I usually buy, and some things that I want to try that I've been YouTubing to try to look for some healthier things that don't have artificial coloring and less chemicals. I look at it this way to sum it up. If they read the ingredients and you can understand it, and it's not a bunch of mumbo jumbo, then you know that the ingredients is more real, more natural, and not so much additives. If they're reading something to you that you don't understand, that sounds foreign or scientific, and a long list of whatever you're buying, whether it's cereal or breakfast bars, or a lot of us are doing smoothies now, then you know that it's further away from what's less healthier for you. Less is more. If you can understand what's in it, and it's just to the basics, fruit, less sugar. Some stuff might not have any sugar in it at all. Like I said, no food coloring, dyes. If you hear anything like that, wheat, oats, just straight that, then you know it's more healthier for you. And I just wanted to share this, that because, like I said, it's my theme this year. It might be my theme next year and the year after that. Because, like I said, I care about my health. I want to share with you about, if you care about your health out there. Maybe some of you don't, and that's okay. You can eat whatever you want to eat out there. I'm just up here sharing what I'm looking into. Just make some better choices when I'm at the store. And one of them I want to share before I go into applying this lipstick this is a frozen pack. If you can see that out there, if you're low vision. If not, you can hear me rattling it and stuff. But the name of it is kind of Hard to pronounce what it was told to me. It's called Biblia, Biblia or something like that. But it's in the refrigerator section of your Walmart store, Super Walmart store, if it has grocery section. It's like your health food refrigerator with more of your natural stuff. Like they got Ezekiel bread, which I actually heard is a good, healthy loaf of bread. And I know it sounds like it comes out of the Bible, right? That's because it is a verse from the Bible. But it's Ezekiel bread. I'm going to try that next after I finish this bread that I'm eating in the refrigerator, which is a whole wheat bread. But this Ezekiel bread, I heard, is more of the real deal to get your fiber. But yeah, that's where I got this. They also got a one. They say Walmart sells it when I looked it up on YouTube. But it's actually, not all Walmarts, I think, carry it, but you can order it from Amazon website. And it's called Samazon Healthy Packs. And it's like a frozen fruit pack that you can do smoothies with as well. But this you can do smoothies with. It's a 2 serving, but I'm doing a 3 serving because for some reason my system normally can't handle avocados. And this has avocados, greens in it, banana to give it some sweetness. So I only use like maybe just a third of this in my bullet blender. And I mix it with a little bit of water, not that much, because I didn't use a half of this package. But you can do 2 of these out of this package, 2 cups. Or, well, I believe this is 1 cup, so that would be, a half a cup for one of these packages. But I only use, like I said, a third of this. And it's not bothering me. So it must be because there's very little avocado in it. But I have it in my blender here, and I'm going to take a sip because it is delicious. And I've been drinking this now for about a week. I've tried other blends. This is the first time I've tried, like I said, this blend with the avocado in it. It comes also with mango and bananas and different flavors. And it's not bothering me, and it's absolutely delicious. And you can, like I said, put it in any blender that you have, okay? So, with that being said, let's get on with the video. So this is a red lipstick. Like I said, it has a little brightness in it, but it's not too bright. And if you could hold on for a second, people, I'm so sorry. My allergies is getting to me a little bit, and it's probably because I have my fan on me because I didn't want to have the air running constantly. So if you could hold on 1 second, please, while I grab a Kleenex. Sorry about this. Didn't know it was going to happen on camera. Hold on, be right there. Sorry about that coming. Okay, I'm back. It's because, like I said, I have the fan on, and sometimes dust particles or whatever flies around, Okay, so anyways, oh, sorry about that noise in the background. That is my dryer. I am doing laundry today, so I hope it's not too loud of a distraction. And I just got up. I could have turned that off. Hold on 1 second. I am so sorry about this, but I had to do my laundry today. Yeah, it's just a lot of different noises here in my place today because I'm trying to get stuff done because it is spring break for me at this time. And don't worry, I'm still going to come back up and do another makeup video soon. But I am on spring break this week, and I'm trying to get some stuff done. Okay, so So I'm going to teach how you use your index finger as a guide. If you don't know how to apply lipstick, okay, that's what I'm here for, is to teach how to apply it if you don't know how. And if you do, that's great. Just follow along. So I'm rolling so much out of my tube. It's always good to have a makeup cloth with you. But I have an idea how much I'm rolling out because I've already used this tube anyways. And I'm first going to put my finger from my other hand, my left hand, non-dominant hand, horizontal under my lip, because I'm going to start with the bottom part of my lip. Got a good grip of my lipstick tube. And I usually am going to start in the center of my bottom lip because that is a good place to start. Rest your arm comfortably on a table to apply this when you first learn, and then eventually you could do it standing up, walking, all that good stuff. So I'm slowly, okay, I'm at my bottom lip, and I always speak when I'm applying this. I'm just doing multitasking here. Keeping my finger here as a guide, just so the tube, so I know where my tube is, okay? That's the reason. You can kind of like also, like I always explain in my past lipstick videos, you can lay your finger horizontal underneath the tube while you're grabbing it. That way, it's just helpful as a guide. And we're gonna do 3 strokes as we go. So I'm smoothing back and forth in the center, long swipes. You could even do 4 swipes. Why not? Not too hard, not too heavy-handed. Back and forth. Try to feel to keep it above the inside of your lip. Just smooth back and forth. Okay, that's about 4. And now we're going to go to the inner corner of your mouth from the outside towards the inner corner. Same thing, swipe back and forth 4 times. Just try to keep your tube inside your lip area with your finger as a guide underneath the tube. Just like I said, helps give it control so you can keep the tube where you want it. All right? And when you go in your inner corner, try to go all the way into that inner corner. So now we're going to do the other side, my right side, outside to the inner corner. Now this lipstick here has got a nice creamy consistency to it. And it didn't cost very much either. I actually got this at a beauty supply store. And I think I paid $3 for it. Okay, so check out your beauty supply stores because you can get some really nice quality lipsticks that don't cost very much. All right? Compared to, Clinique, Sephora, Maybelline, some of those brands, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few extra swipes at the bottom just to make sure it's covered. Not saying that it's not. I just like to make sure that I'm covered. One, 2, 3. And you want to, and also a good thing is when you do your last swipe, is to swipe it towards where it's closer, where your mouth opens, okay? So you can cover that area as well. All right, so when you get more comfortable with doing this, like I usually do on my channel, I try to mix it up a little bit, is I'm gonna do my upper lip hands-free, all right? This is from after you practice putting your lipstick on, after lots of practice, okay? So usually what I suggest, the indent part of your lipstick tube usually has the indent, especially after using it. You want to put the indent upward, Okay, facing you, where that indent is, towards the middle part of your upper lip, like under your cupid's bow. Start there. Same thing, 4 swipes. Just stay in the center for now, long swipes. Okay? Just feel the trace of your lip and try to feel to see it. I'm doing it this way so you don't go outside of your lip prematurely, okay? So, 1. Okay, so I got my swipe under there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inner corner, towards the inner corner of the upper part of your lip. So I'm going to start from the center, same thing, smooth towards the inner part of your mouth, trying to keep the tube inside of your lip area. Just feel as you go along. Open your mouth. You got to open your mouth for this, okay? Or pucker, I guess they say. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side, my left corner. Start from center, corner. Stay in your lip area. Try not to go outside of that lip area. Now I might have did 5. I'm going to do 1 extra more on my right side. I just want to make sure it's covered. Okay. Now we're going to trace in, fill in the curve of the top part of your lip inside. We want to fill that in so you know how it curves. Same thing, you want to make sure the full part of that tube that's flat is laying flat because you want to fill this in. But at the same time, you want to feel where that curve is to stay inside your curve. Now, I realize everyone's lips are shaped differently, but most people's lips have a curve at the top and a little bit at the bottom too, bottom center, which I do a little bit. All right, so let's fill that in. Curve, curve, curve. Just turn that tube like you're getting ready to go into the inner corner, but not that far. Start from the center where we started under the cupid's bow. You might even want to fill that in a little bit more into the cupid's bow as you go along, and then do the other side where your curve is. Just go with the curve inside your lip. About 4 times. Right? And then just smooth your lips together a few times. And if you're worried about lipstick smearing, like if you're out or trying on clothes, I guess you could say, but I always suggest, be very careful when you're trying on clothes. If you're not wearing an apron to apply your makeup that day or practice putting it on, is you could blot your lipstick with a paper towel or a Kleenex. Just fold your Kleenex, and then you would fold it and then just press down on it between your lips, once or twice, and that will help block the lipstick to help set it in so it doesn't smear as easily. All right? But I like my lips to stay moist and smooth when I wear lipsticks, but that's just me, But that's just a tip, just to be aware of if you're trying on clothes, if you're out or something like that. It just helps keep the lipstick in place so it doesn't smear as easily to get on things, all right? But a red lipstick is always a classic look that will never go out of style, all right? And doesn't matter what age you are, young, older, doesn't matter. Everybody can wear a nice lipstick, you know, that's the right shade for them. But like I said, this has a little bit of brightness to it because spring is coming up right around the corner. And like I said, this is a wonderful color to wear for early spring and summer, okay? And also, before I go, I want to show you, I know it's a day. Oh, wait a minute, what am I talking about? Today is St. Patty's Day. Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. But, yeah, I bought these for St. Patty's Day. But I did wear these yesterday because I couldn't wait to wear them. But they're green earrings. They're not shamrocks, but they're like I was told they're like a little bit of not a emerald green or something like that. They're more like an army green or something like that. So it's more of like a middle shade of green. And then at the top where the earpiece is, it's round. Where the part that hangs is like, I describe it more like I don't know, a square oval that hangs. That's a little fat, but they're really cute. But the top part where the earpiece is, it's round, and I believe it's a darker shade of green. But yeah, I got these for St. Patrick's Day. I got these at Walmart. Yeah. I talk a lot about Walmart these days, but that's because I have been shopping. They're doing business with them lately for online orders and other things, food, stuff like that. But like I said, these are really cute for St. Patrick's Day, you know? So, anyways, hope you got your green on today so you don't get pinched. That's been around for years, you know, about if you don't wear green, you'll get pinched or that sort of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, so anyways, yeah, get out there and go to your favorite department stores. If you like to buy your lipsticks at a department store, get that right shade of red for you, okay? And like I said, in your blender that you use, try these health smoothie packs. I've been drinking these, like I said, now for about a week, and I've been feeling better. I've been feeling a little more energized, you know? And like I said, anything that's good natural for the body is always a good choice, okay? So anyways, thank you for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let your friends know about Sylvia's Essentials Makeup Tips for the Blind. Because like I said, I'm here to teach and guide you every step of the way how to apply your makeup. And I will be back soon to do another makeup video, okay? All right, so try this, you know, keep practicing. And remember, beauty starts from the inside out. All right, take care. God bless. Bye.